What's going on, guys? Got another free-for-all on Afghan for you. I'm using the intervention and the USP. So it's 1 o'clock in the morning now, and I've got to wake up at 5 a.m. because I'm going to Long Beach for Christmas break. Or back to my house, I should say. Yeah. So yeah, I hopped back on Modern Warfare 2, before I went to bed just to mess around with the sniper rifle. And I kind of pulled this out of my ass and I figured I'd put it up on YouTube so you guys have one more thing to look at before I take my leave of absence for a week and a half. I am bringing my console, so maybe I'll get some rounds in, but got a lot of stuff to do with school and teaching and, not to mention hanging out with the family, right? So yeah, so right here, I see that somebody's in there, and I don't want to rush in because, obviously that person has the advantage because he's in a dark room and he has height advantage, and yeah, just be stupid to run up in there. So I'm kind of scanning right now, looking for movement anywhere, and I think that's a good thing to do. I mean, I shouldn't be doing it out in the open. I'm just getting lazy at this point. Take a kill with me and backtrack down to this part of the map. This part of the map I don't like it at all. It's very dangerous because there's multiple routes to your position, and there's a lot of just blind spots. Like, let's say this one. That dude's just like, he just dug a hole in the sand and just like, he's just laying in there. I wonder if that's fun for him. Anyway, I'm done ranting. So yeah, this area I'm not too fond of. I try and stay out of it. However, right now I hear multiple people coming in from different places, and usually when something happens like that, I usually just let them duke it out, and then I just come in and scrape up the leftovers because I'm a slime ball like that. I just learned that you can blow up this Humvee, so it's a good place to put your claymore if you're trying to cover your ass, because if somebody triggers that claymore and it doesn't kill him, the blast of the car will, and that's a great tactic to use in places like Invasion, for instance. That's a good map. I like that map. I like this map too. I used to hate it, but it's grown on me. Like most things, like most maps I didn't like at first, like Overgrown and COD 4. I just despised that map, but now I like it a lot. I wonder if anyone's playing that game still. I know Xjaws is. I saw he put a game up. So right now, again, I'm just kind of trying to gauge when I should, mob up there and take position. Watch this. I see a guy on the radar, and I'm not seeing him right now. I'm just like, what's going on? Is this some kind of a glitch? And then I see him because his name pops up, and although I didn't see him, he definitely didn't see me, and that worked out to my benefit. A lot of people have been bagging on Cold-Blooded Pro, how it makes your name go away, but something like that, I wouldn't have been able to see him at all. There's also a spot to hide up on this map over on the left wing of the crash plane. You jump from the wing and you land on this ledge, and you can't see that person unless you accidentally highlight him and his name pops up. So I would argue that Cold-Blooded Pro is I think that's actually a good perk. I like that perk. So right here, I did something stupid. I swapped out my USP for a UMP, and it took about a couple days to take it out, and it didn't work. Right there, I tried to knife a dead guy, and I usually do that to no avail. It's just a bad habit. We all got them, right? This is also a kind of sketchy spot up here. See right there, I just let them duke it out and then clean them up. This is a sketchy spot because, again, you know, there's different levels of, there's different height levels. I think I lose this battle. This is a great spot to hold down in TDM, though. You can usually win the game if you hold down this position. Speaking of which, I've been playing some TDM, and I mean, I'm an okay player, but I just haven't been able to get any good games for you guys on TDM. And I think it's because, you know, I'm aware that I'm recording and I feel obligated to kind of run around and, you know, do like 360 no scopes and cool shit like that. I mean, you know, the scores I'm getting are decent. They're like 25 and 12 or 25 and 8, but I don't know. I guess just watching everyone else on here, I wanna hold myself to a standard just as high and put on better scoring games. But nevertheless, I will, you know, try my best with that and try to bring you some more game types. I usually just play team deathmatch, but even that I don't, you know, it's kind of like a phase thing. I go in and out of phases, but I hate TDM because, oh my god, it's just, usually your teammates are so stupid and the game is always one-sided, and people start spawning next to you when, you know, if you do decide to go out and be a lone wolf. But, I mean, it's fun, so we'll see what's up. Right now I'm just kind of waiting for that Harrier to go away. On this map, Harriers are just beast. So I decided to put my own Harrier up. About kill streak placement, usually the middle of the map for Harriers is a good idea because, you know, the Harrier can cover more ground. You know, it has a bigger field of vision. However, the drawback to that would be people, you know, there's more of a chance it'll get shot down because it's, you know, right in the middle of the map, as opposed to a corner where, you know, it'll lock down one particular spot. Like in Domination, for instance, you can put a Harrier over a flag and it'll guard that flag. But for free-for-all, I usually try and put it in the middle. Because, you know, if you imagine the spawn points are, you know, all around the map like a perimeter would be, putting a Harrier in the middle would, you know, be the smartest move, I think. This is a bad spot to put your sentry gun if you have bad aim. That kind of pissed me off. I think I get another one, but I thought that was a great spot because it had a great field of vision, but I guess not. So right now I'm 22-4 and I'm getting that Texas Hold'em nervousness I was telling you guys about. So I decided to plop a claymore in the sand. UAV is great to run on free-for-all because, well, because it gives you intel, and intelligence is, you know, probably one of the most important elements of this game, especially if you're using a sniper rifle. And UAV is a very, very underrated kill streak reward. You know, usually, the cool thing about running very early on kill streaks is your frequency, is you'll get them more often because you know, every time you spawn, you're not gonna, you know, kill 9 people. If you look at it in a KD way, like a KD argument, say your KD is 2 or 3, then every time you're alive, you're gonna get 2 or 3 kills on average, of course. So if you have a kill streak, you know, that comes in at 2 or 3, the frequency of use will be very high. So right now I'm just spazzing out, hoping I don't die, hoping I can put this up on YouTube, and I do. 30-4. You know what? Thanks a lot, guys, for subscribing and commenting and rating. I really appreciate it. And again, I'm going on leave, so I'll be back in a couple weeks. Take it easy, guys.